In this bustling city, where day-to-day life is marked by stress and chaos, and where the frantic routine suffocates people, few stop to look beyond their daily concerns. Here, unresolved crimes and disappearances occur without raising much suspicion, as if they were isolated incidents or accidents. Life moves forward amidst the noise of traffic and the neon lights, leaving little room for the stories that lie in the shadows. Most people are too busy to notice the strange cases happening around them. But those stories exist, hidden in the haze of collective indifference. The latest case, in particular, has captured the detective's attention. A young man was found dead in his own apartment. The scene had clearly been tampered with, as if someone had violently broken into his home. The place was in disarray, showing signs of a quick and brutal struggle. Although everything seemed calm in the end, some disturbing details lingered. Around the body were marks etched into the floor, almost imperceptible, seemingly drawn with precision. In his hands, the young man held an apparently ordinary object, but upon closer examination, strange inscriptions were observed on it. The details become even more unsettling when investigators find a small symbol on his wrist, an almost imperceptible engraving that could have gone unnoticed in another context. As the investigation progresses, the police begin to sift through previous crimes for clues. Some deaths seem normal, though strange. However, it's easy to lose the connection between them. Most of these deaths appear to be accidents or isolated crimes over time, and the circumstances of each are filled with unsettling details that baffle the police. However, among all of them, 4 previous murders seem to be connected by details that the police are just beginning to notice. Although sporadic and scattered over time, the murders shared strange details that were too specific to be mere coincidences. The victims, all found under singular circumstances, seem to be part of a dark and meticulous chain. Detectives realized that these crimes had been occurring in the city for years, each fitting into what appears to be a deliberate and grim pattern, with the 5th victim being the culmination of a ritual, a form of deliberate sacrifice. Additionally, a theory emerged. Perhaps, in the days leading up to their deaths, each of these victims had been marked in some way. Among the collected evidence, authorities have discovered a YouTube video that has been uploaded to certain channels without authorization, as if someone had deliberately leaked it. At first glance, it appears to be just a compilation of information about the murders, detailing each aspect of the incidents and the failed attempts to capture those responsible. However, the video also includes elements that hadn't been disclosed to the public, dark details that only someone close to the perpetrators could know, further deepening the police's confusion. As the video continues, a series of ordinary events are mentioned. A wrong call, a bump into someone on the street, a trivial conversation, a casual gesture from a stranger, a graffiti on a wall near work. Incidents that, although common, often go unnoticed. But in reality, they are signals, subtle markers hidden in the routine, reserved for those future victims who fail to see them. An important detail of the video is that, as the video's progress bar advances, at some point the viewer begins to hear a barely perceptible background sound that gradually increases, seemingly enveloping them, designed to activate something or send a signal. What's unsettling is that, by watching the video, the victim not only learns about the existence of these crimes, but it also serves as a distraction, giving the killers time to approach their home. As the video nears its end, a sense of fatality floods your mind. Memories of trivial encounters, innocent gestures, and insignificant details resurface, now tinged with dark meaning. In this moment, you realize that each one was a signal you failed to see in time. And as the last image of the video flickers on the screen, an inescapable certainty settles within you. Your fate is already sealed, and there's no turning back. You are listening to this right now because we chose you. And upon hearing these last words, you become the fifth victim.